TV. No, come back in. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I don't know what happened. I mean, last thing I remember, I was sitting in my chair drinking a little spiked eggnog, and I was watching my favorite Christmas movies, and then I started to kind of drift off. I mean, maybe I had more than a little spiked eggnog. Anyways, I fell asleep, and I was dreaming about all my favorite Christmas movies, and I was wishing that I could be in a Christmas classic, and then next thing I knew, I was in the TV! And for the last little while, I have been feeling really weird, you know? It's like I'm turning into, like, the people beside the TV or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna figure it out, okay? Just sit tight and maybe keep watching in case anything weird happens to...
Baby careerman is a woman in charge of her life.
What's that? Another front page paper? Thanks. Hey you, get me a coffee, but nothing too sweet. You know I'm not about all that.
She's got it all.
Hello? The mayor? No, thank you.
Hey baby, I got you something.
A diamond-encrusted pen? This will be perfect for taking notes at the Snow Globe Festival in
But
Christmas Town.
sometimes life doesn't go as planned.
Hi. My sister will say I'm still single.
Starring M.K. Morris,
My parents died tragically.
Tony Federko,
My maiden aunt is really Kris Kringle. And the baker is a Prince secretly.
and Jessalyn Ferguson.
Ah, but it's
Christmas Town, only on the Lady Network.
What's this?
This is the North Pole.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Where's the snow?
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
It's time for the announcement.
Okay.
Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him. I know him.
He'll be
Welcome back to Major Mornings with Manny. I'm your host, Manny. We're joined by street correspondent Bethany Spares, who's been asking folks what their Christmas wishes are.
We've had some pretty fun wishes out here, Manny.
I bet. My wish is that my kids don't wake me up too early on Christmas morning.
That is a funny joke.
How about you, Bethany? What's your wish?
My wish? My wish? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Last night I took a walk in the snow.
So cold.
Christmas all around, still I'm feeling low.
So sad.
Seems like everyone's just here for the show. Santa, can you hear me? Distract myself with holiday cheer.
So funny.
But there's only one voice that I hear. She's the queen of pop, but nobody cares. Santa, can you hear me? I'm thinking Britney, Britney. I want people to leave her alone. And maybe, her life will finally be her own. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Some cash on pace for Britney Spears. It's all I want, just for me. I'm still screaming free Britney. I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year. Oh, yeah. Christmas Eve, I just can't stay.
Why can't I slay?
Would it be wrong for taking a peek?
No.
'Cause I heard that you're coming to town. Britney, can you hear me? I like and comment every post that you make.
You're so beautiful.
Your happiness and just makes my day. I hate the haters that are on your page. Brittany, can you hear me? Listen, Brittany, Brittany. Forget all of your family, I'll be your friend. And maybe you'll finally have your happy end. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Some goddamn peace for Britney Spears. It's all I want, just for me. I'm still screaming, free Britney. I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish. Oh, 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 yeah. It's all I want, just for me. I'm still screaming, free Britney. I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish. Santa, that's my only wish. Santa, that's my only wish. I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year.
Now that's a good wish. Can someone reapply my makeup?
Attention, everyone! Here's our director! Man's best friend. Well, it's real good seeing y'all here. As you know, we are going to put on the Christmas play. Due to the shortage of time, we'll get right down to work. One of the first things to ensure a good performance is strict attention to the director. I'll keep my directions simple. If I point to the right, it means focus, attention, stage right. If I make a slashing motion across my throat, it means cut the scene short. If I make a revolving motion with my hand, it means pick up the tempo. If I spread my hands apart, it means slow down. It's the spirit of the actors that counts. The interest that they show in their director. Am I right? I said, am I right?
Welcome back to Christmas Town, only on the Lady Network.
I've got to get back to Business Town.
Oh, baby, it's Christmas.
Christmas? Never heard of her. I'm far too busy being a busy businesswoman with business.
Can't you at least stay until the storm passes?
I really can't
But
stay.
baby, it's Christmas Town.
I've got to go
But
away.
baby, it's Christmas Town.
I'm too busy with business.
You've said that.
To fall in love.
Just take a seat, take off your
My
gloves.
editor will start to
A
work.
deadline? You'd better
My
hurry.
assistant will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Maybe just a hot chocolate more.
Put some records on while I pour.
Baby, I'm here. My lover from Business Town.
There's nothing to fear. Baby, who is this clown?
No time to explain.
Seems like there's lots to
I've
tell.
gotta say.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
Now
swell.
listen up, you two
Mind if I'm
jokers.
moving closer?
Put your ugly egos aside.
My
Proud about you.
Baby, don't
hold
out.
Hold out. Hang on. What would I be holding out exactly? You think I owe you because we had chemistry at the Christmas tree trimming bake-a-thon? And you think I owe you because you got me an interview with Papel de Papier, a magazine? Look, I've been very straightforward with both of you that I love my job at Business Bosses News. And I'm going to go back to Business Town so I can do that job.
But baby, it's Christmas.
Nope.
Christmas.
I know where I am.
Yeah, and I'm leaving.
what do we do now?
Every dog in the city liked Christmas a lot, but the mutt who lived just north truly did not. The mutt hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his tail wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, from his underbite. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Whatever the reason, his tail or his teeth, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating those beneath, staring down from his stoop with a sour, toothy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in the town. For tomorrow, he knew, all the dogs, big and small, would wake bright and early, and they'd rush for their balls. And then, oh, the noise! Oh, the noise, noise, noise! That's the one thing he hated. The noise, 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 noise! Then the dogs, young and old, would sit down to a feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, feast, feast. They would feast on pooch pudding, and rare rough roast beast, which was something the mutt couldn't stand in the least. Then they'd stand close together, with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand nose to nose, and the pups would start singing. And the more the mutt thought of this whole Christmas sing, the more the mutt thought, I must stop this whole thing. Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The mutt got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the mutt snarled in his throat. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked, what a quick, clever trick. With this coat and this sack, I look just like Saint Nick. Then he loaded some bags and some old stinky socks on a ramshackle sleigh and started down the empty block. All the windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air. All the pups were all dreaming sweet dreams without care when he came to the first little house on the square. This is stop number 1, the old crusty Claus hissed. And then he slipped in the door, empty bags in his grip. Then he tiptoed and tapped with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room. And he took every present, and he stuffed them in bags. Then the mutt, now at war, stuffed all of the bags, one by one, out the door. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the dog's feast. He took the pooch pudding, and he took the rough beast. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, the mutt even took their last can of hound hash. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Then he did the same thing to the other dogs' houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other dogs' mouses. It was 1/4 dawn, all the pups still abed, all the hounds still a-snooze, when he packed up his sled. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top, to dump it. With silence in town, the snow seemed to glisten. So he paused, and the mutt took a moment to listen. But he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. Every dog in the city, the tall and the small, was singing, without any presents at all. And the mutt, with his feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the mutt thought of something that he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in this town we say that the mutt's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light to the first home he'd been to just yesterday night. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he came to find they weren't mad in the least. And he himself, was served a plate of rough roast beast.
Super shallow washing every body part with Astral soap, including all my major crevices, including in between my toes and in my belly button, which I never did before but sort of enjoyed. I wash my hair with the Don't Formula shampoo and use cream rinse for that Just Wash shine. I can't seem to find my toothbrush, so I'll pick one up when I go out today. Other than that, I'm in good shape.
I'm me. I'm me again, but I'm still inside the TV. Okay, this is officially an emergency, which means I get to use my direct line to Santa.
Hello, Jessalyn. This had better be an actual emergency this time, because calling me to see if I'm super excited for Christmas is not urgent.
No, Santa, it actually is this time. I'm stuck.
Oh, you're stuck inside a TV, aren't you?
Yes, how'd you know that?
I've been in just about every TV trope there is. Trapped in the TV, turned into claymation, captured by a skeleton man, rescued by talking dogs. You name it, I've been there. I'd say you probably made a wish to be in a Christmas classic, and suddenly you're inside the TV?
Yes! Yes, and my friend is here waiting to hang out, and I just can't figure out how to get out of this TV.
You've got friends there. Well, did you ask them to help you get out?
No, I didn't want to burden them with my problem.
Oh, yes. I understand that feeling. It can be hard to ask for help. But it's like that very famous quote of mine. Asking for help is never a sign of weakness. It's one of the bravest things you can do.
Is that a famous Santa quote?
Well, if it's not, it should be. Now, do you need help?
I'm stuck, and I could use your help, if you don't mind.
Of course we don't mind. Well, the way out is very simple. We all need to wish for it. Let's all say on the count of 3, I wish Jessalyn was out of the TV. Ready? You'll really have to say it loud. 1, 2, 3. I wish Jessalyn was out of the TV.
I think I owe Santa some nice cookies this year. And you, thank you so much for using your Christmas wish to get me out of the TV. That's just... And for spending another December 22nd here with me. I know the holidays are a busy time.
Were you wrapping up your Christmas special without a mother-daughter song?
No, of course not. Our song together is one of my favorite parts of the special. It's everyone's favorite thing.
Favorite thing? Like raindrops on roses?
And whiskers on kittens.
Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Buddy the Elf and Charlie Brown Christmas. Bad Hallmark movies and good Christmas wishes. Asking my loved ones for help when I need. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Thank you again so much for being here. It really honestly means the world that you make time December 22nd during the busiest time of year to come and watch this special. If you've already donated to the fundraiser, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, it is active until December 26th, so there's a few days to donate. Plus, Eva's has a match campaign right now, so whatever you can give, it's doubled. Eva's is an incredible organization. You can find more information about them, as well as the link to our fundraiser in the description of this video. Thank you again for being here. I love you. I'll see you soon.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then
You're ready.
I really hope you remember the line of characters and that she's a just for character.
For character, you're in it. You'll get
Just
the
for
sound. Audio. Yeah. You look so good. Mustache.
No,